Hello, everyone. I'm here today with Theo. Theo, nice to meet you. Um, how are you? How is it in Germany right now?
It's pretty good. We started with training last week and I'm pretty happy.
You're academy player for Borea Dresden. How long have you been at the academy?
I play for Berea since 2016.
Most important question: how do you like your experience at Borea Dresden? You've been part of the program for a pretty long time already.
It's pretty nice. I have a really cool team. It's really funny atmosphere and also focused. And yeah, I am also in the boarding school of the club. They have their own boarding school. And right now I'm in my room and with my roommate, he's right next to me. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
How far are the facilities from your room?
It's really near to the place, like 50 meters. It's like 1 minute to walk.
Which team are you in right now? Which age group? Under
It
19
called
or
under 19.
okay, and how is your team doing?
Pretty good. It was a good season, but now the season is finished. And yeah, a lot of hard work for nothing, you can say, but I think it's okay. I think we learned a lot in this season.
Okay, and that's the third highest division in Germany
Yes,
official league system.
yes.
And you are in second place? On which place?
I think we dropped down to third right now, but it's just 1 point.
Okay, so it's very close, and there is
Yes, yes,
definitely a chance, hopefully next year, to get promoted to the next higher
yes.
league.
That was
All
our
right.
goal for next year.
Oh, good luck with that. How would you rate the level of play in Germany?
I think it's also pretty high. Yeah, you can say it's just the third, but I think that's wrong. That's the wrong view. The play level is really fast, and there are intense and close games. And there's a difference between the first and the third, but I think it's also very high level.
Yeah, so the first division, just for everyone, is the Bundesliga. Basically, after that, there comes the Regionalliga, and then there's the Landesliga, which is you're in right now
Yes.
currently. Just to put it in perspective, Dynamo Dresden is a team in the same city. They are playing youth Bundesliga, correct?
Yes, in my kind of age, they play Bundesliga, but in the lower, there is no Bundesliga for this kind of age. There is the highest is the Regionalliga. Is there the highest?
Correct. Just to put it in perspective, that you're very
Yes.
close to this team as well, and basically you play even them in friendlies and so on, right?
Yes. We are connected with them also. So if we want to share players, we are in a cooperation also with some clubs from Czech. And yeah, we have a cooperation called Viererkette. And yeah, so we can change player.
How does your average day look like? Like, what are you usually doing from early in the morning until late night?
I wake up at 6:30 in boarding school. Then I go down to the kitchen and grab some food. Then I pack all my stuff and go to the tram station. It's from the boarding school like 5 minutes to walk. Then I drive to school. It's also not that far. It's 20 minutes. Then I have the half of the day school for like 3 p.m. Then I go back to the boarding school and make some homeworks or prepare myself for practice. And later in the evening, we have practice 1 time per day, 5 times in the week, and then game at the weekend. And yeah, after practice, I go in my room, take a shower, and look for what I have to do for next day.
How would you rate the Borea Academy and its connections to the pro level? Maybe players that moved on to play for other academies or other teams.
Yeah, I think they have a pretty good connection, and we have a lot of players which go from Borea to high level teams. For like Marvin Stefaniak is a player who play now for Wolfsburg. It's a team for the first Bundesliga. They play first Bundesliga, and the trainers are also connected. So if they see you are good, you have a chance to go to another team and go to training with them. So I think it's you have really good chance if you work hard.
Your goal, if I'm not mistaken, is to play college soccer at some point.
Yes.
How is it basically like? Why did you choose Borea Academy, and how is it preparing for your next goals in life?
Uh, Before I go to Berea, I play for the smaller club, and they scouted me. So when they come to me and talk to my parents, say, "Hey, will you come to Berea? We have," and they told me what chances do I have. And yeah, yeah, that was pretty good. I would say that it was pretty good, and so they got me, I would say. And then I go to boarding school. There was also a point because my parents are working all the time and there's no time to drive me to training or pick me up sometimes. And so the boarding school is a perfect place. In the boarding school, there are a lot of people who have the same dream, and so you can see how they work, and so you can follow your dream. And another point is that my coach told me the thing with America, and so they have also connections to America right now, and I think that's pretty good if you want to become a professional player, not also in Germany.
Describe the training environment. You played already in America as well. How do you rate the coaching staff at Borea Academy?
It's pretty good. We have a lot of good coaches. There are a lot of coaches also from outside Germany, which trained. For example, we have one from England, which trained second league there, and he has now learned German here and trained. And so my coach right now is from Bosnia, and he trained there and played there too. So the experience his experience for us are really important. And also we have the chance to become a coach. I have done it too. I have now a license which I can train my own team right now, and you have the chance to make the license too.
Your English is very good, by the way.
I try. I try my
How
best.
is it in Germany in general, the English level? Do people understand English or they don't speak English at all?
I think it's different. I'm going to a high level of school, so we learn English like 3 hours a week. So for some people it's easier to understand and speak. In general, there's a football English, so you understand. I think words which are important for to play soccer.
Yeah, on the field there is always
Yeah.
one universal language. How was it to be away from home and live with friends?
First time when I come here, I'm now here for also since I joined Borea. I'm in boarding school. First time I was pretty scared. Like, what if I want to go back home? But after 1 week, I just forgot everything because when you live with your teammates, you have a pretty good time and you have fun all the time. So I don't want to go back to home. I just want to stay here right now.
How is the season structured?
We start in our summer vacations with the preseason. So we train for the first games. Then we have the first leg, which is mixed with the first and second round of the championship. And then we have a break in winter. And then the second leg starts. And also, if you're qualified for the next championship games, you have to play them as well. We last year qualified for the games, but now it break up. And yeah, that's the structure of the league.
Which position do you play?
I play midfield.
What is your idol as a midfielder?
I like the play style of Thiago from Munich. His play style is pretty good. I love his passing and his style, who he creates room and see the room. So yeah, I would say Thiago.
What do you think about Borea in general?
They are pretty good organized. For example, if we need help, also with football or school, they got us some teachers to come here in the boarding school to help us if we need help in school. Or another example is if we have a game outside of Dresden, and nobody from us have a driving license. So the club gave us a bus, and the coach drive the bus, so we can go to the games and not drive by ourselves with our parents.
How is the food situation?
In the boarding school, we have people who take care of us and cook. Breakfast, we got some bread and cornflakes. I think that's enough for us, and some fruits. And then lunch and in the afternoon, dinner is every time a hot meal. I would say every time something different. It's pretty good.
Okay, so it's made for athletes, for players
Yeah,
who
yeah, yeah.
perform.
So the junk food and other stuff is not good. They don't like it if we bring something in the boarding school.
Do you have like additional fitness sessions as well?
Yeah, sometimes we get every Monday we have training inside our inside field, and there's just the time when we do a lot of athletic stuff.
Yeah, it's part of soccer too, running and fitness,
It's
not
good. It's
just
good.
with the ball. what's your most memorable experience during your time at Borea Academy?
If I have to talk about that one game, it was, I think, 2 years ago. We were in the final game of not of the season in the championship, and yeah, it was like 10 minutes ago, and we had a free kick, and I took the ball and yeah, shoot it in the goal, and then we won with that one goal. It was pretty good, and then yeah, we won a championship with that goal.
Do you have any recommendations for the players who are about to join the academy?
I think you should not worry much about if you think about a lot if you want to join Germany or maybe stay at home. I think that one point who matters, if you want to play football and improve yourself, a step to Germany is not a wrong step. So I can say Germany is a pretty good place to improve yourself.
And for everyone who is maybe not used to cold weather, how is it in Germany in winter, and how do you cope with it?
Sometimes it's pretty cold. Also, that cold that you need to transfer the training into inside and train inside. It's pretty good to play with every kind of weather, because if you play, sometimes you have a game and not in your country and it's pretty cold. You have played before, and when you play on the curve and the turf, it's pretty good because you can play on every time.
Theo in American English
Yeah.
and Theo in German. Thank you for your time, and looking forward to see you in Dresden.
Yeah. Thanks.